Okay, welcome back. We're doing the mission dashboard. This is going to be pretty quick because I already kind of covered all this in a previous video. If you need to change the year, here it is. But these are all nice, and these three right here are buttons. If you just want to click on that, it opens up all your different clients, how much you've been paid so far, and if you have any outstanding jobs for them. Okay, and if you need to get to this. It's the same thing as hitting this button right here, right, is doing that. There's two ways to do it. So if you're in this income and you want to see your view by client, you can click that, or you can click that again. Same thing with expenses. I'm sorry, here we go, expenses. This right here it just gives you a breakdown of your expenses so far. If you have general business expenses like your insurance and all that, you can add those. Or if you have, expenses per project, so it keeps it nice and organized. You can add it here. You can add the receipt, okay, which is awesome. If you're on a mobile, you can take a picture of it, or you can choose files. However you want to upload those receipts, you can do that, and you can do it per project, and it saves it in there. So that way, whenever you give it to your accountant at the end of the year, she or he has the receipts for each project. You're not sorting around in envelopes and folders and all kinds of stuff trying to keep track of everything. You can do that here, and it's very, very, very efficient. Okay. Again, speaking of efficiency, I'm speaking way too fast. Speaking of efficiency, you have all that linked right here. These are the linked missions and all that. Quarterly taxes. This will give you, what you got to date and what you should set aside, so that way, and also when they're due. That's good information to know. And if this applies to you, congratulations, you're doing very well. I think it's more than, I don't know the dollar amount, but if you're earning more than a certain amount, then this becomes a thing. If not, it can be an annual thing. Again, talk to your accountant about that. Talk to them about the percentages, and you can set those percentages in settings, as I mentioned earlier, because you might be in a different situation where your numbers are different depending on your situation. And then just for giggles down here, this is your effective dollars per hour that you've attained over however many missions that you've flown. So this is based off of your completed missions. And that, in a nutshell, is the business dashboard. Again, the downloads for your, it's Workspace. The downloads for your taxes and stuff is right here in Workspace. This is what you're going to present your accountant at the end of the year. Okay. All right. So I think that's it for that, and stick around for the next video. Thanks.